those days when you want to look up at the sky and ask, why me? Why me? The weight of my problems and troubles drooped my shoulder, and I knelt down in prayer. Good afternoon, friends. From childhood, I have this problem, or I have this habit of considering God as my errand boy. I call him for all sorts of small things. I tell him, why is the bus not coming? Please ensure that only those questions come from the chapters I have read. God, why is he talking to her? So maybe God got really tired with my constant gibberish, and he decided to do a miracle. So that day, when I was down on my knees, tears in my eyes and praying, I saw a bright head. And behind that, I heard a voice. And it said, "Dear child, don't fret. Don't be angry. I'll give you two chances to go back in time in your life and alter your decisions or choices. And let me see, if you do that, will you be in a happier state today? We can find it out." I was elated. Just imagine a chance to go back and correct the mistakes or change your decisions and then settle down happily, come back from your alternate reality to the current reality. So I sit on. First I thought, okay, I have not been a dutiful daughter, I have not tried to conform to the norms. So I thought, let me try to be a very good daughter. Let me listen to everything my parents say. Let me, take the risk-free path in life. So since my mother from my birth had imagined me in a white coat and a stethoscope, I decided that I'll alter my decision from taking engineering to medicine, and I'll marry the person whom they choose for me. So in that life, yes, I went back to my 12th standard, and I was in Bangalore Medical College, and lots to study, big books, dissection, labs. And after 5.5 years of toil, I realized that it's of no value, and I still have to study lots more. It's real hard work. But because I decided that I listened to my parents, I got married also, but I had to study also. So it so happened that my kid and my exams were happening at the same time, and I was reading till the last minute, and then I had to leave my kid with a nanny and then study for the exam and write exams, and it was a lot of hard work and a lot of toil. Of course, it was emotionally satisfying sometimes to see the respect that people give and the pride in my parents' eyes, but still, it was a lot of work. And the worst part of it all was, since me and my husband, both of us being paranoids, holding a baby and being doctors, we would analyze and assume the kid has A, B, C, D, E, F diseases and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 syndromes. And then it was so tiring. Then I was again kneeling down on my knees and praying to God, "Lord, this is so tough." And at that point, my alternate reality merged with my current reality, and I was reeled back to where I was standing. Okay, so this did not work. Then I thought, let me try the other way. Let me just go wild and free and just chase my passions and not think about anything else, just do what my heart says. And at that time, since I wanted to always be a writer and author and all that, so my parents would not allow me to do it, so I left home. And here I was in a hostel, leading a meager life, but I was writing for a few places. So it happened that my favorite author being Margaret Mitchell, I thought I would be like her. She just wrote one book, Gone with the Wind, and it was a super sensation. So I thought even if I write one thing, I'll become rich, happy, and all that, and that didn't happen. And then again, I met my husband there. He was a professor, and like how he is in the real reality, he just loves to think and not, things to happen. So he's very happy being a professor and thinking and dreaming. But there are a lot of other things to be done, right? And it was still, the passion was in the air, the love was in the air. We quoted from Shakespeare and Shelley, and it used to be very warm and very nice sometimes. But sometimes when we did go out and meet our friends and they had 2 fancy apartments and fancy cars, we were thinking like, what is it? Where are we? And then again, I found myself kneeling down and asking God, why is it so tough? And so it happened that my alternate reality again merged with my current reality, with my absolute reality. So then the Lord came and said, "So Vibha, what did you decide? You had a chance to revisit two of your alternate realities." I then told him, "Thanks a lot for the lesson. What I realized that whichever decisions we take, whatever we do, life would never be bereft of pain. There would be pain, there would be pleasure, there would be struggle, there would be achievement, happiness and success in whichever path we choose." So Lord then said, "Okay, here, take this. It's a crystal ball." So he said, "You keep this with you." And when I gazed in that crystal ball, what I saw was the beads of my memory. I saw the most beautiful scenes of my life. I saw me giggling, happy as a kid with my parents, my grandparents, my cousins, my siblings. I saw my first cycle. I saw my fall. I saw playing with my cousins. I saw my first crush, my first love, my marriage, my children, and them walking. And then I realized these are the memories, these are the moments that give us the strength to live our life, whatever be the situation, whatever be the outcome of the choices that we make. And so the Lord said, "So next time, please do not call me, and then you can gaze into this ball and derive your strength on your own." So then I was enlightened and I became the Vibha. Thank you.